And I'm very specific about what I want. So you got to have 5 things that push you, 5 things that pull you. So on those days, because in your first year in network marketing, it talks about how this business is a roller coaster ride. You have ups, you have downs, you have way, way downs. But until you can identify exactly what you want on them down days when you feel like just throwing in the towel and giving up, you're looking at the fact that you need to be able to pay for your child to do this, or you need to be able to pay for this bill. And that's going to give you the drive and the determination to keep going, because I'm going to be honest with you. This industry can be a nasty industry. And if you don't have the right mindset, and if you don't understand why you're in it, you're going to give up. You're going to give up like Aaron trained about in Phoenix, 3 feet from gold. You'll be 3 feet from striking gold and you'll give up because you don't know why you're here and why you're doing it. So you got to understand your why. Now, as I move forward, in regards to building the business and understanding my why, then we go into the how. But before we even go into the how, here's what I want you guys to understand. And I want you guys to write this down on your notebook. Sacrifice. You know why you want to do this business now. But let me be honest with you. What are you willing to give up to go up? Are you willing to give up empire so you could build your empire? And it's so crazy because, a lot of people will say, hey, Candace, the industry looks really, really good. I just don't have time. When will you ever have time? And it's so crazy. And I wrote this down and I figured this out. Aaron, a lot of people will say that's their number one excuse. I don't have time to do that. Well, I want you guys to write these numbers down. There's 168 hours in a week. Out of the 168 hours, let's just say your 9 to 5 makes you commit 50 of them, 50 hours a week for work. That leaves you 118 hours a week. Now, Aaron is a gym rat. So he goes to the gym maybe an hour a day, we'll say, 7 days a week. So we got 118 hours minus his 7 hours in the gym a week. That gives him 111 hours. Out of 111 hours, let's say Aaron gets a full night's sleep of 8 hours a night, 7 nights a week. That's 56 hours a week. When we do that math, guys, there is still 55 hours left in the work week. And you're going to sit here and tell me that you don't have time to build the legacy for your family? You're going to sit here and tell me that you would rather give, and forgive me for saying this because I was a corporate employee, but you would rather give more time to your 9 to 5 than building your 5 to 9. I hope you catch that. It's crazy because Aaron and Kathy will do these power trainings, but do you show up for them? Do you take notes for them? Because it's one thing for somebody of his stature to speak to you, but then if you write it down and don't take action, it means absolutely nothing. But the crazy thing is, my mindset in my 9 to 5 was, I was there an hour early on Monday morning because I had to be at my Monday morning meeting. I had to be at this meeting. I had to be at that meeting. I had to go to this training. I had to go to that orientation to build something that ended up slamming the door in my face. But if you do that same type of commitment with a fraction of the hours, your legacy will never slam the door in your face. But are you willing to build it? Are you willing to grind for it? Are you willing to sacrifice for it? You don't always have to go out to Working Women's Wednesday. Why don't you treat Working Women's Wednesday in your own home? Why don't you pour yourself a drink, open up your computer, jump on a training and start implementing some of the strategies that he gives? Because I told you, I watched every single one of his training videos. I knew a lot about this business before I even said yes to this business. So they're giving you he gave you the GPS. You got the vehicle, HempWorks, which is like a Bugatti, one of the most expensive cars in the world because it's the best business in the world. Then Aaron and Kathy turn around and in your Bugatti, they put the GPS in there, which is your power team trainings. But will you turn on the GPS to get the directions to success? Because you see, what you have to realize is a mentor like Aaron can take you every place that he has been already. He's been 5K, he's been 10K, he's been 25K, he's been 50K, he's been 100K, he's getting ready to go 250K. And some of us are still sitting, yes, turn up. But some of us are still sitting here saying, well, I need the strategies to go 5K. He gave them to you. Did you implement them? Probably not, because you wouldn't be saying, I need the strategies to go 5K. So listen, as we start talking about this, one of the other things outside of sacrifice, and to be honest with you, when I joined HempWorks, Aaron, my sacrifice, and guys, I recommend everybody who has kids in a family, you do this. April 1st starts off the second quarter of the year, championship season. But you got to understand, you can't win the championship with your practice squad. So you got to get your practice squad ready. You got to sit down with your husband, sit down with your kids, take them to Red Lobster, Chili's, Applebee's, and have a real talk with them. For the next 90 days, starting April 1st, there's going to be some things that I'm not going to be able to do. There's going to be some movies that I miss, some games that I don't get to go to. But I promise you, at the end of this 90-day run, when I get to X rank, this is what we're going to do. Mom just needs a little bit of time, or dad just needs a little bit of time to focus, because I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. Have a talk with them. Let them know what you're doing. My 17-year-old, I'm not even going to lie, Aaron, my 17-year-old comes in from school every day, kisses me on the forehead. Did you hit your 100K yet? Because he knows at the end of 100K, he's going on vacation. So he's kissing me on the head, asking me, no, I didn't hit it yet, baby. Okay, go ahead and go back to work, Mom. Do what you got to do. And I kind of like, no, we are going to family dinner tonight. He's like, no, I need you to hit 100K. But, have a conversation with them. Let them know the sacrifices that both they have to make and you have to make. But listen, as we go forward, another thing that I focused on is, a lot of people don't realize this, Aaron, but there is power in your tongue. There's a such thing called the power of I am. And what I do, and I'm giving you guys my own strategy, I speak daily affirmations to myself, daily, because I could be sitting here and say, I'm never going to go 100K affiliate. This isn't going to work. I could sit there and say it because you guys are probably sitting there saying it to yourself. But, I speak my daily affirmations, and I'm going to say them to you real quick and let you guys see what I talk about. But, and I got to memorize. I will hear the voice of the Holy Spirit within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a force for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm the lender and not the borrower. I'm loved by God, chosen by God, and protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm humble, I'm wealthy, I'm strong. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will live the fullness of life and all that He has for me. I will grow multiple legs of international business. I'm looking for those that are looking for me. I am a money magnet, and successful people are looking to join my business every single day. I'm building multiple legs of 7-figure businesses that will create legacies around the world. And I know that whenever I do that, I'm already putting it out in the universe, and all that can happen is the universe can give it to you in return. Number one. Number two, I'm going to show you another thing. And I know this is completely off topic, but I believe in the power of your words. My team does gratitude statements on a daily basis. And it says, I'm happy and grateful now that I am earning $50,000 a week at HempWorks. Why do I do that? Because when I joined my prior company, I would write, I am happy and grateful now that I'm earning 6-figure income. Boom, hit 6 figures. I'm happy and grateful now that I'm earning $250,000. Boom, hit that. I'm happy and grateful now that I did a half. Hit it. Happy and grateful now that I'm 7 figures. Hit it. Because it's something like the book, Aaron, The Secret. You have to make room for it, right? So I'm making room for it, and I'm already letting the universe know what I want. So, okay, let's get back to where we're going, because I told you I was going to go way left field on it. Forgive me. Write this down, guys, because one of the things that I do know is numbers don't lie, but people do. So, one of the things that we're doing is we write 3 boxes on a piece of paper. And don't write the boxes big enough to write words in it. These boxes are big enough to write numbers. And I'm going to draw it out how simple it is. 3 boxes. 3 boxes. That's it. Small little boxes, okay? And here's what these 3 boxes stand for. Because you're going to find yourself making excuses all the time. But before you even start to make an excuse, here's what you need to know. You got to know your numbers. Because numbers don't lie, but you do. The first box, how many people did you peak today? The second box, how many people literally watched the whole presentation? The last box, how many people did you close? And if you call Aaron up with a complaint and he says to you, what's your numbers? Don't be surprised if he hangs up the phone on you when you said, well, I talked to 2 people today.
So let me just repeat that. So we have, how many did you peak for the day? And to clarify, peak, meaning just connecting, reaching out, making contact?
Correct. So just people that you've actually talked to about the business or the product. So you actually had a business or product conversation with them. You piqued their interest, whether it was, you found them in a group because they're in, let's just say, a PTSD group. And I'm not even going to go into any claims, but we already know what a product can do for some PTSD. So let's just say you connected with them and you shared some value about the product or the business. That's your peak. You got them interested, inquiring, inquisitive, because let's be honest with you, curiosity kills the cat. So that's your curiosity box. How many people got curious about what you got? The next box, how many people did you actually get to show a product video or a presentation video to? Where you literally piqued them so well that you offered to send them to a video, invite them to a call, and they literally watched it. At the end, how many converted to customers or affiliates? Pre-enrollees don't count. Because to be honest with you, if it's free, it's for me. Matter of fact, if it's free, I'll take 3. Everybody will do something for free. We want to talk about how many did you actually close? Because at the end of the day, the close is what pays your bills. The pre-enrollees, it's great to get them in the system because by default, and I love the system. I use the system like, if you're not using the system, man, you're taking on too much of a workload because that system will do a lot of the work for you. But peak, show, close.
And if they were to put pre-enrollees somewhere, it'd probably be in between peak and show, because you pique their interest, they're interested. Of course, they're going to pre-enroll. So that's part of the process. Next is they're watching a presentation. So that's the second one. And then finally is the close. How many customers and or affiliates? And would you also put a sample in the close column, or where would you put a sample?
I haven't really put the samples in the close column, but I probably should. Only because you still locked them in as a preferred customer. They still have the ability to be able to upgrade. So we can go ahead and include the sample pack in the close.
I love
because
it.
we're still closing them into the business. They still paid for something.
Right. They still had to open their wallet, pay something. So you still at least made a close. Wow. So this is something people are keeping track of on a daily basis. So maybe every day at the end of the day, you should have 3 numbers. It may be 10, 5, 0, 10, 5, 1, 10, 5, 2, 20, 5, 3, whatever that is. And then maybe if you're green or analytical, you're going to keep track of these every day. So have a spreadsheet, have a notebook somewhere, and every day write down these 3 numbers so you can, hold yourself accountable and maybe even get your team doing this with you. And you guys can every week or whatever, see what your numbers were, add them up. And at the end of the week, say, oh, here's how many peaks I had for the week. Here's how many shows I had for the week. And here's how many closes I had for the week. Just throwing some ideas out there. I love it.
And that's absolutely what we do. Like my team, I created like a spreadsheet for them to be able to track it. Because then think about this. If you said that you wanted to be able to recruit 1 new person per day, 30 people a month, but off of your numbers, you peaked 20, showed 10, closed 1. Okay, so that means if you want to do 30, that means you need to show 600 people, or you need to peak 600 people that month. Out of the 600 people, you got 300 people who watched the video. Out of the 300 who watched the video, you got 30 new enrollees for the month. So this way, and it's perfect because I'm one of those believers, and if my team is on here, they know I say it all the time. But if you aim for nothing, you hit it every single time. So you got to know your goal. But in order to hit the goal, you got to know your goal. Because I promise you, if you don't have a goal, and you should structure out a goal, my team and I, we go through a goal planning session, both monetary to where, if you could pay 1 bill this month, what would it be? And it breaks down, we break it down based off of how many affiliates or customers they need to hit that goal. But if you don't have a goal, that's just like a why. Because here's why. If you don't have a why, you're not going to do anything. But if you don't have a goal, if you aim for nothing, Aaron, you hit it every time.
Now, the spreadsheet, people are asking, I mean, the spreadsheet could be as simple as get an Excel spreadsheet, and every day you have the date, and then you have three numbers. You have your peak, you have your show, you have your close. It's really that simple. And then the next day, you put in the numbers again, and then you can just keep adding them up for the week, add them up for the month. Anything to add to that?
No, but that's definitely what I did. And I actually created something a little bit different for my team. And then I always recommend that they have, is mine right here? Hold on. It's right here. We keep it in the day planner. So at the top of the day planner, like when we go into it, it'll have something like, let me show you. So it'll have something at the top of my day planner. We're up here in the top corners of these numbers. That's where I'll actually go and put it in. So today's goal, and then I'll draw my little boxes over here and just put it in your day planner, print it out on a piece of paper. Guys, listen, a spreadsheet or the lack of one should not be a reason why you're not tracking, because you could get a 90-cent notebook at Walmart and track it the same way.
Boom!
Draw 3 lines down it. Make your own column. This is my peak. This is my show. This is my close. And then write the date on the left-hand column. So listen, you don't have to have a track. Don't use that as an excuse. I'm one of those ones, listen, I give the hard love, Aaron. I'm sorry. You might be all coddly and mushy and lovey-dovey. And I'm like, no. Go get yourself, listen, you need a spreadsheet, Aaron? Here you go. You just need a piece of paper.
I love it. Hey, a lot of people are asking for your affirmations. Here's what I would suggest. As soon as we're done, this video, the recording will be right here. I'm going to go back and I'm going to listen to each affirmation that she said just a few minutes ago. I'm going to hit pause. I'm going to write it down. I'll hit play, and then I'm going to hit pause and I'm going to write it down. So that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to keep it simple, guys. We can just go back and we can listen to this again and take notes. I'm just blown away. I mean, I just want to just quickly say that some of this stuff, I mean, I'm all about tracking. I love tracking. We teach this. It's all about the daily exposures, how many people watch the presentation every day. And the reality is, though, and I always say this, a lot of people just aren't willing to do it. A lot of people just don't take this business that serious because their why is not big enough. And one of the most powerful things that you just said was, what are you willing to give up to go up? You know, when you look at any 6-figure earner in this industry, they're willing to make the sacrifices. They're willing to give up things in their life to bring in new things. And that's what she's talking about here. And this exercise, I cannot stress this enough. The push and the pull. Wow. I mean, I'm just going to, I just want to really quickly, because I feel that, it's important. I just want to just share a couple quick things here on the push for me. These are some of the things that push me. This is an exercise everyone has to do. Make sure you do this. And these are the things that without me even writing them down, and now they're written down. And I believe that this is going to help propel my business to the next level. Now that it's written down, I'm going to be focused on this stuff, like hyper focused. But these are things that really have pushed me. And a lot of the reasons why I've been able to create some of this success is because of this. I never want to have a job again and live paycheck to paycheck and have no time with my family. That pushes me. That motivates me, because I remember that feeling of working 2 jobs, having no time, being paycheck to paycheck. I never want to have another car repossessed. One of the worst feelings in the world. Like, I never want to have that happen again. That pushes me. I never want to not be able to pay the bills and have the water and the electric shut off on my family. I don't know if any of you guys have had that happen. That's happened to me. My wife was very unhappy. And these are things that push me on a daily basis to make sure that never happens again. Find something that is going to push you, whatever it is. Write them down. And when things get tough, when you're having a challenge, when your business isn't growing, when you're not enrolling people and you're getting frustrated, bring this out. Let this push you on a daily basis. And then write down things that are going to pull you. For me, we just got to check one off the list because of this business. We got to take our girls on a Disney cruise.
Woo,
It was
woo!
like their dream came true. I mean, the feeling, the look on their face, the experience, it was priceless. What are some things that are going to pull you? You know, now one of the things that we're going to do next when we hit our next goal, and it's so funny you said that, Candace, because my girls are like, all right, mom, all right, dad, when are you guys going to hit your next promotion? When are you going to hit your next rank? So they're pushing us because they know big things will happen when we hit our goals. So the next thing, our girls we live in Florida. We've never been to Disney. And so we don't want to just go to Disney. We're going to get an annual pass. So when we hit our goal, we're going to get that annual pass. And every 2 to 3 months, we're going. And we are just going to Disney it up for a whole year. And it's like that experience is priceless. And so find those things in your life that can push you and can pull you to keep going, to push through the frustration and the doubts that you may have. Because as I always say, if we can do it, you can do it. I just had to share that because, man, this is like, powerful stuff, Candace. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
That's
I mean, you have so much. You have over delivered, like so much more than I'd even expected. Well, you got anything else? Is that who's that back there?
Take that off your face. This is the athlete. This is Javon Jr., so one of my wives.
Hello.
This is Mr. Parker, Mr. Aaron Parker, and the team. But that's definitely one of my whys as to why this thing got to work. So I do have, if you don't mind, I do have couple little things to finish off with.
Absolutely.
I mean, if the chat's okay, I'll make sure that they say that it's okay. But if they can, give a comment, a thumbs up, just to let us know it's okay.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? Are we done? Where are we at? Hit thumbs up on the video. Drop a quick comment. Who wants more from Candace? Woo! They're blowing it up.
Give more. Let's see.
All right, let's go. Who wants more?
I'm seeing them. I see them absolutely. Golden nuggets, thumbs up. Keep going, thumbs up, more. Okay, hey. I will give you guys a couple more. When Aaron said, he took the chance to write this down, one thing that I forgot to say is, when I speak to people and I have my team write them down, I don't just have them write them one time. There's this beautiful little thing called a Post-it note. And I have them write it down, whether it's on a Post-it note or whatever. But I have them on my Post-it notes. And I have these in my car. And I have it right by the odometer. And you know why, Aaron? Because when I'm driving down the road and I have to call somebody back, and sometimes you just don't want to take a phone call because you just had a crappy day. And it makes me look down saying, okay, I got to call this business partner back, or I got to call this customer back, or I got to call this person. My whys are written on a Post-it note in my car. And I'm not even going to lie. I go and get a dry erase marker and I write my why and my affirmations on my bathroom mirror. I have a huge bathroom mirror and I'll write it on the corner. Why? Because I'm brushing my teeth. I'm happy, I'm humble, I'm grateful, I'm healthy, I'm strong. I will never be broke another day in my life again. So then I know that I get them done. So I recommend you keep them in your wallet, in your car, in your bathroom, because everybody goes to the bathroom every single day to wash their face, brush their teeth, use the bathroom. While you're there, remind yourself. While you're in the car, remind yourself. While you're sitting here working, remind yourself. While you're out at a road show and you want to skip out from training to go over, especially in Vegas in October, remind yourself that it's more important for you to be in the room than at the slot machine. So just remind yourself. So I'm going to keep going real quick. The other thing is know your product, know your research. You're in a product-based business. So the important thing is that you do market research on your own product plus your competitor product. Because I had somebody on my team today say, oh my gosh, Aaron, do you know CVS is getting ready to come out with CBD oil? I'm like, well, Stroman's has a competitor called, there's multiple different competitors. Get excited that somebody else is coming into the marketplace because you got ammunition to fire back. I bet you their product is not U.S. Hemp Roundtable seal of approval. I bet you they can't give all their COAs and all their lab testing. I bet you they don't just have two ingredients, CBD oil and hemp seed oil. I bet you their carrier oil is probably MCT oil, glycerin oil, water. Or I bet you their extraction is, ethanol or acetone. Know your product. You're okay with competition. Because see, if you don't have competition, you don't have a reason to validate why your product is better than anybody else. Be okay with it. Other thing is DMO, daily methods of operation. Guys, you don't just get on Facebook just to get on Facebook and scroll through the news feeds. With my team, we structure out a strategy that, we add 10 new people a day to our Facebook page, to our following, to our friends list, whatever it may be, because you want to expand your audience and expand your network. It's called social media because you need to be social with other people. The other thing is as you're adding these people, make sure that your profile is not private. But when you add these people, make sure that you're connecting with 20 people a day. When we go from that, guys, here's a tip, big tip. Aaron and I talked about this in Phoenix. Your roadshow events should be the launch of your business for that city. What do I mean? We're going to Wichita, right? We're going to Dallas. We're going to Houston. What if you went to Facebook and you just typed up in the top toolbar, people who live in Dallas, Texas, and you scroll through the list and you find people who are not your friends, but you start connecting with them, adding them as a friend. And you send them a message like, hey, Aaron, my name's Candace. I just came across your profile on Facebook. I noticed you lived in Dallas, Texas. I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, would love to get to, know you, learn you, whatever. Oh, by the way, I sent you a friend request. Most cases, they accept it. Here's why. You start building a relationship. Boom, you're going to be comfortable with letting them know that you're going to be in Dallas or you have a roadshow event going in Dallas. So in the next 30 days, you could build a relationship with them to invite them to the event. Or once you add them as a friend, they become nosy because curiosity kills the cat. You're now on their friends list. So in their news feed, your banner for the Dallas event pops up. And because you've connected with them, they see that post, they're going to stop, pay attention to it, and maybe even ask you what it is. The other thing is, guys, understand this. As you're in this business, as you start bringing in customers, as you start recruiting affiliates, you are a leader now. You have to lead somebody to that next stop, to that next destination. So your goal is leaders create other leaders. Aaron is not doing, the power team trainings to create followers. He's doing it to create leaders. And a leader is somebody who will call on Aaron and not lean on Aaron. And I hope that makes sense to you. But understand that as you become a leader, your team is only going to do they're only going to do what they see you doing. If they see you're not getting on the trainings, they're not getting on the trainings. If they see you're not edifying Aaron and Kathy, they're not going to edify Aaron and Kathy. If they see that you're not edifying, different stories in the team, customers, product testimonies, they're not going to do it either. If they see you not carrying a 90 volume point auto ship or more, they're not going to do it. If they see you not promoting the business or actively talking to people, they're not going to do it. So you have to be the example leader. And you have to be the servant leader as well. Finally, get to events. Lastly, become a professional inviter. Invite. Aaron did a Facebook Live last night, I believe it was. I got notification that he was live doing a presentation. Be a professional inviter. It's okay. Matter of fact, be a professional promoter. Because Don King was Mike Tyson's promoter and he made a hell of a lot of money. And all he did was promoted events. What if you promoted every opportunity call, every event? Don't you think you would make a lot of money promoting the events and inviting people to attend them? And here's the crazy thing. You don't have to invite them knowing everything about the business. Myself, I teach people to say something like this. I call up my good friend, Aaron Parker. Ring, ring, ring. Aaron, answer the phone.
Hey, Candace.
Hey, Aaron, it's Candace. How are you?
I'm great.
Man, did I catch you at a bad time?
Oh, no, I'm good. What's up?
Listen, I need you to do me a favor. Can you do me a huge favor?
Of course. Anything.
Here's the thing. Aaron agreed to do me a favor and he don't even know what I'm going to ask him. I could have asked him to rob a bank with me, but I didn't. So he asked me, sure, what is it? What are you doing tomorrow night at 9:00, Aaron?
I don't think I'm doing anything.
Okay, listen, Aaron, I got my one foot in the door with this home-based business and I'm getting ready to put two in. But as my friend, I really value your opinion. And before I jump in head first, I just want you to take a listen to this information and just give me your honest opinion about this business, this product, and because you've known me the longest, to see if you think that this business would be a fit for me. So, as my friend, can I count on you to do that for me?
Of course.
Listen, guys, because if I know Aaron is having a 9 o'clock call, I'm not going to try to sell them the business. I only want their opinion. And I let them know I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'm not going to try to sign you up for anything. I just want you to hear this information because I know when they come to Aaron's opportunity call, Aaron's going to sell them. Aaron's going to try to sign them up. So I'm not lying. All I'm going to do is ask him for their professional opinion. And if they can get on the call and listen to it, as my friend, I value their opinion. Can you get on this call and listen to it to make sure I'm making the right decision?
Wow. Guys, can you do that? You know, it's so funny. It's so funny, Candace, because I know that we do these live presentations, Power Team, every Wednesday night. And it's funny because the people who promote for them and they have people show up, they sign people up. But then other people don't. And I'm not.
How does that happen?
I'm not like, I'm not like screaming at the team and like, you have to be there. You have to promote for it. Like some people do, some people don't. And, it's like, it works if you promote for it.
And they always say some will and some won't. Finally, last tip. And I promise you this is the last tip. Don't be afraid to do favor calls. Favor calls. And guys, I'm going to run it to you real quick. Let's just say I'm calling up my good friend. I see Allison on. Congratulations, Allison. I see Allison on. Let's say I'm calling up my good friend Allison. She's not even in the business. And I call up my good girlfriend and I say, hey, Allison, it's Candace. Did I catch you at a bad time? She's like, no, girl, what's up? Listen, will you do me a favor? I'm known for asking for favors. Yeah, Candace, what do you need? Girl, listen, I was just at the Phoenix event and I heard some testimonies about this product called the Trim 365. And I know how you've been looking to lose some extra weight. And I just want to ask, as my friend, will you do me a favor and purchase this product and try it out? We have a money back guarantee. And I promise you, Allison, if it doesn't work, you can get your money back. But will you do me a favor and support my business by purchasing this one product?
Mic drop.
Ask for favors, guys.
Wow.
Build the list. Aaron, here's what they got to do. Build your list based off of who do I know that, and I don't have my product sitting right here, that want to lose weight. Who do I know that needs more energy? Who do I know that uses a multivitamin? Who do I know that hits the gym and needs some peak? Who do I know that needs more sleep? Who do I know that has they need to focus more? Who do I know that drinks coffee? Build your list off of that and call these people and ask for a favor for them to support your business as a friend and purchase one product, because I know you love coffee, Aaron, but this coffee also has, chaga and CBD. This is what blah, 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 blah. Can I count on you as my friend to support my business by purchasing a product? Ask for a favor. That's all I have to say.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Did you guys write that stuff down? I mean, these scripts are brilliant. They work. It's so simple. It's effective if you do it. And, the fundamentals of this industry is, who do you know? Who do you know? Can you do me a favor? Can I get your opinion? Imagine if you watching this did that, what Candace just taught, and you lead by example first, and you go do this with everyone you know, applying these strategies, and then you get your whole team doing it with you. Boom! I mean, her team is exploding because they do these simple things. So, my goodness, you have, I don't know how much I need to pay you for this training, Candace, but you just let me know, and I'm gonna throw you a bone or something, but seriously, anything that I can ever do for you, let me know. This was absolutely incredible. So much value that you just shared in the last hour with the team. I'm just so grateful. I mean, listen, I shared this with you in Phoenix when we had dinner. In this industry, sometimes when you have leaders that are in other teams, sometimes they do some of this, right?
Right.
And I've experienced it. I know that Candace has probably experienced it. But when we got together, it was like boom.
Yeah.
We just meshed.
Yeah.
And I felt such a strong bond with this amazing individual and her husband. And I just feel like we are going to just absolutely crush this business.
Yes.
And I'm just so grateful to be working with you. And, I mean, golly, it's just, it really feels great. It really does, to have another leader out there that I can run with, that's not even a part of the power team,
Listen,
It's like,
we're running top speed and we're not going to run out of breath. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Power team, Aaron and I are going to do our due diligence to take this company to $1 billion company. And I don't mean to be cocky. I'm very confident. We're going to do this with or without you, but we would much rather do it with you, because we know if we do it with you, we'll be able to help you create some legacies as well. So listen, Aaron, truly love you and Kathy so much. I thank you, just for being transparent with your story in the beginning, to allow me to use that story to build my business. And, a lot of people in this industry can't be transparent or won't be transparent because they're afraid of what people think. And I thank you for having that leadership mentality that I don't care what they think. I'm going to let them know what this business does. And I thank you just for being open, honest, and transparent, because guys, you don't know the gold mine that you are sitting on with the story of Aaron and Kathy Parker. And you just got to learn how to tell their story, because I promise you, if you could start telling their story and stories of Allison and Carlos and Ron and all the stories that are in the company, that's what's going to make your business feel like you're building it effortlessly. Because I'll be honest with you, people in this industry don't care what it's doing for you. They want to know, who are you attached to? And especially if you haven't seen results yet, they want to make sure that results can come because of who you're attached to. So Aaron, know that Javon and I, we love you. We love your leadership, your mentorship. We thank you. We're grateful for you to be using your story. And I'm excited to be on this tour with you guys. And again, hempworksevents.com, guys, there's going to be more training like this in detail at these events, and they're going to be exclusive to the events. So listen, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't meet us there. You're going to have to beat us there.
Wow. Well, listen, I'm so grateful, Candace, that you took the time to do this. Guys, just in the comments, give Candace a massive thanks, please. This was incredible. And one final call to action. If you got some value, hit like on this video. Again, if you're here live, this will be available as a replay right here on the same page. You can send this recording out to your team. I know this is probably going to get blasted everywhere, but I think it would be best, if possible, that we keep this within the affiliates. And you could even tell your prospects. You could say, listen, I was just on this training, and oh my gosh, talk about the training. And as soon as you get started and you join the team, I'm going to send you this training. And you're going to get to learn from Candace, and it's going to blow you away once you get started. So, Candace, thank you. You're awesome. I will see you in Texas.
Yes. April 13th, guys. Don't meet us there. Beat us there. Good night.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next time on the next video here on the Power Team YouTube channel. If you haven't already done so, be sure to click subscribe. We have a subscribe button so that as we have new trainings and new videos that come out, you will be first to know. Make sure when you click subscribe, you also click the bell. There's a little bell. Click the bell. That way you're notified when we have new trainings that are posted here on the Power Team channel. Thank you, guys. I love you. I appreciate you. And we will see you at the HempWorks Roadshows. And all roads lead to Vegas. We are 6 months away. It's in October. There's going to be up to 10,000 people in Vegas. Don't miss it. We'll see you there.